All right. Perception and talent, right?
Nope.
You got it?
Not yet. Well, that's it.
Influence decision. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I want to go that far. That influences decisions and art and stuff
All right. Go ahead now. We all remember we were talking about, remember an opening and setting the tone about persistence and resilience. Now we're just expanding on it. Beyond initial talent or skill, the saying implies that persistence and resilience are crucial factors in long-term success. Psychologically, individuals who persevere through challenges, setbacks, or often demonstrate qualities such as determination, adaptability, emotional, and on and on. You see that, man? You see that?
Good.
That's powerful.
Yeah.
Persistence and resilience beyond initial talent or skill. The saying implies that persistence and resilience are crucial factors in long-term what? Success. Resiliency and what? And persistence. Psychologically, individuals who persevere through challenges and setbacks often demonstrate qualities such as determination, that's what you need to display here, adaptability, emotional resilience, which contribute to their ability to rise to the what? To the top. That would put you in a position right there to rise to the top. Persistence in what? In resilience. Being persistent in resilience.
I'm gonna take a picture of that one because I got my.
And take a picture of that big. Yeah.
See the picture?
Determination, adaptability,
Being around the elements that fast.
Persistence
And resilience.
and resilience.
Resilience. And
Big. Persistence
there we go.
and resilience beyond initial talent or skill. The saying implies that persistence and resilience are crucial factors in long-term success. Psychologically, individuals who persevere through challenges, setbacks often demonstrate qualities such as determination, adaptability, emotional resilience, which contribute to their ability to rise to the what? Social influence and networking. Additionally, the saying acknowledges the role of social influence and networking in success. Good brother was talking about that earlier. The influence, psychologically, individuals who are adept at building relationships. Remember, adept at building relationships, fostering what? Connections, and gaining support from others are more likely to achieve recognition and advancement. Ain't that powerful?
Mr. Pat,
Huh?
can I share what I wrote down and answer your question? Just
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
What am I doing to overcome my, just to show, because you just put that up
Yeah.
there. What am I doing to overcome my FUD and what steps are being taken? Doing therapy, properly receiving the counseling precepts and concepts, aspiring to my business goals and dreams, and working diligently to become more socially adept.
Ain't that something? That's right. That's it. You're on it. Powerful.
Right there.
Right there, boy. I'm telling you, man.
There.
Sooner or later, man, y'all gonna realize I'm getting big headed now. Y'all gonna realize that I'm one of the last prophets. Oh man. Well, yeah, man. So the connections of gaining support from others are more likely to achieve recognition and advancement. This is also associated with increasing your responsibility to what? To yourself, man.
And accountability.
Ain't that something, good people? Ain't that something, Lily? Ain't that something, man? You understand? Yeah. Oh, man, I got to read that one again. I like that one. Additionally. That means in addition to. It's almost like math. The saying acknowledges. It ain't say just acknowledge. It said in a plural sense, not in a singular sense, the role of social influence. And it is a conjunction word. Networking in what? Success. So you network in what? Being success. Because you want to be successful. So that's the purpose of what? Networking. Psychologically, individuals who are adept, the good brother read, at building something, building relationships, fostering connections, and gaining. You're gaining. You got the momentum going. Boy, you are in motion. Then you gain support. Something that can be supportive of you, to lift you up. And something that when you fall, your fall won't be as hard. From others are more likely, not less likely, more likely to achieve what? Recognition and advancement. This is also associated, It's an association with increasing your responsibility to yourself. Ain't that something? Hey. Overall, the psychology behind saying the cream rises to the top reflects your what? Your belief. What you believe in. And observations, what you what? What you see about human what? Behavior, influences, achievement, and success. It underscores the importance of personal what? Qualities, persistent, and social dynamics, and shaping individuals' trajectories, what you want to project, and outcomes in various domains of life. Dang, that's a mouthful.
Give me a minute to write that.
That's a mouthful.
That's certain.
That's a mouthful. It says it underscores. When you see underscores, that means there's an underlying issue that we may not be dealing with, man. It says beliefs, observations about human what? Behavior. That shit shapes us in the society in which we live. Remember I said from 10 to 19, how you was treated. That's what you identify with. And you carry that stuff for the rest of your life and you don't deal with it.
40 years old,
Underscores the importance of personal what? Qualities. Because sometimes at a young age, sometimes you may not know no better than older folks are taking advantage of your qualities. They take away your quality of life. In order to enhance what? Their quality of life. And then be persistent, but personal qualities, persistence, and social dynamics in shaping individual trajectories and outcomes in various domains. Can I go on? Yeah. Guilt by association, we talked about that, is a psychological and social phenomenon. You know, LL Cool J say something like a phenomenon, something like a phenomenon. Phenomenon is a common occurrence. It's an occurrence where individuals are judged what? Negatively based on their associations. Ain't that something, Miss Danielle? Or relationships with others who are perceived to be what? Undesirable. Ain't that something? Disruptible. Not disruptible. Reputable. Or involved in wrongdoing. I can be, listen, that's why I said when the good book said, man, why you with sinners? I mean, don't they need to be saved? Amen. Here we go. Here are some key psychological aspects and implications of guilt by association. People misjudge you all day long, man. You know, you hang around with a person, they already associated. Come on, man, that ain't necessarily the case. Takes that stigma on you. I know the good brother there, somebody try to place it, I can't take no stigma on nobody. You don't know. Can we scroll on? Somebody take a picture. Now, here we go. You don't want to become a victim of labeling, nor too many bad what? Influences. You don't want that. Because when you become, you know one thing Muhammad made it clear, when you become a victim of too many bad influences, you're unable to distinguish sickness from health. Yeah. Social perception and stereotyping. Interesting. Human beings tend to categorize and simplify their social environment by associating individuals with particular groups or categories. You don't like that. Your brother don't like that. Your brother don't like that. He don't like that. That's that classification thing. They're lumping everybody together. They think one group of people is the same. Everybody ain't the same. Ain't nobody monolithic. We diverse.
Nobody's the same.
No question.
Nobody.
Try to categorize me and put me in a box. Shit. Where we at? Here we go. All right. When someone is associated with a person or a group perceived negatively, such as criminals, extremists, or unethical individuals, others may apply negative stereotypes or assumptions to that person, even if they have not personally engaged in any wrongdoing. Ain't that something? And that's how we do with people who consider to be, when they gender and all that other stuff, somebody associated with them, and you think that you still can't put nobody down. That's their preference. That's their preference, man. You don't know what they've been through in life. And you judging them. They didn't think different than you, and you what? And you judging them. And you haven't even sat down and talked to that person. I remember I went in the bank one time, and the brother, you could tell something, but he's a good guy, man. Good guy. He's a good guy. But hell, man, it made me change my whole thinking about, groups, that other stuff. Really did. Yeah, we got some real good, decent people out here, man.
Yep.
Attribution bias. That's a hell of a word. Attribute bias. People be very biased. Refers to the tendency for people to attribute certain characteristics or behavior to others based on limited what? Information. Come on, man. You ain't got enough information. Why you gonna judge this cat? That's why I like when people talk about a movie, they come in the middle of a picture and think they know what's going on.
Black people gonna die.
Silly stuff. In the context of guilt by association, individuals may unfairly attribute negative traits or behaviors. Let's look at this here. Sometimes we don't even have enough information about ourselves. And then we attribute a negative trait to us. But yet there is not enough information for us to justify that. Negative traits or behaviors to someone simply because of their connections with others who are perceived what? Negatively. Perceived, that don't mean that they are negatively, but you perceive them as negative. Like some of us who think maybe a little different, sometimes we perceive what other people say as negative. Remember, y'all not listening. I said you can reference something negative and make it and reference something negative, but you make it a positive point. That's when you're mature, you know that. That's silly stuff. Here we go. Social influence and reputation. I may have said that wrong the first time. In social psychology, reputation is crucial for how individuals are perceived and treated with their social circles or broader society. Ain't that something? People always say, man, I got a street reputation. I said, man, shit, I'd rather have a Wall Street reputation. Wall Street reputation.
And no street reputation at all. Please take that away.
Yeah, people be playing on them, man. Oh, I used to be
Try to
this.
trace my-
Oh, man, I'm a part of this group. I'm a part of that group. Man, come on, man. I don't got time for that stuff.
All right, I'm trying to race my street.
Leave that stuff in the past, man. Oh, I ain't got nothing to prove. Guilt by association can impact one's reputation significantly, potentially affecting social relationships.
Yes.
You keep holding on to that old bad reputation, it's going to affect your relationships. Opportunity. It's going to affect your what? Your opportunities. And legal considerations, being treated suspiciously by authorities. Ethical and moral considerations. From an ethical standpoint, the concept raises questions about fairness and justice. It challenges individuals and societies to critically examine how judgment based on association align with principles or fairness, excuse me, in the due process of law. You're not proving, you're innocent until proven what?
Guilty. That ain't true. Alright, going to jail, straight up.
That's what he said.
I love that, it's good
Do
stuff.
it, say it. Go ahead.
Not in American courts.
Guilty.
Not in any court.
No bail.
Guilty of
It say, it also highlights the importance of considering individual actions and intentions, like motive of intentions. They say, why did the guy do that? But what was his motive? Rather than solely relying on group affiliation. I know what's going on with me. Psychological stress and coping. Being unfairly judged or stigmatized. I hate that. Due to guilt by association can lead to psychological stress.
The negative
Emotion,
emotional consequences.
powerful, ain't it?
Individuals may experience feelings of injustice, frustration, and isolation.
That's right. Ain't that something?
Amen to that.
Ain't that something?
That is true.
Psychiatry.
Coping strategies may involve seeking support from understanding individuals. It says coping strategies may involve seeking support from understanding individuals. That's a coping strategy. Geez, that's what this is. Seeking support from understanding what? Individuals. That's a coping strategy. Challenging what? Stereotypes through positive what? Actions. You gotta do positive actions. In asserting one's individuality and what? And integrity. You are your own what? Individuality. And you should have this word here, right? Integrity. Overall, guilt by association illustrates the complex interplay between social perception, stereotypes, ethical considerations, and individual well-being. That's what you want. All right, we'll stop right there, then we'll pick back up.
15 minutes.
Rain on fire.
Right on fire?
Hell
Yeah,
yeah.
he always does that.
Eyes hurt. Everything. Coffee got my blood.
Look,
Blood
you gotta
pressure
slow
going.
that down. I'm telling you, that coffee, you're already manic all over the place.